On behalf of the Brunson family, we'd like to thank you for coming this afternoon. My name is Trish Badhauser and I'm the athletic director here at Stevenson High School. This is a day for Jalen Brunson to celebrate another step in his basketball career, his basketball journey. So we thank you for your participation in this event. We ask for your consideration and professionalism in regards to this event and the celebration for Jalen. We're first going to hear a few words from Coach Pat Ambrose and then the announcement from Jalen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As the head of the boys basketball program at Stevenson, we're very proud and we're thankful that you're all here. This is a very special day for Jalen and his family. 5 years ago when I met Jalen, we talked about this day. We talked about the journey, and he's done a lot in the journey. He's been an incredible student athlete here at Stevenson. This is his day. We're all very, very proud of him here at Stevenson. And again, thank you for coming.
Well, first of all, thanks for everyone coming and supporting me. I really want to say thank you to Stevenson High School and for all the support they've shown me, especially the Stevenson administration, Mr. Gobble and Dr. Twaddell for everything they've done for me. And also thank you to Ms. Badhauser for setting this up, but for also being a big supporter of the Stevenson basketball team, and everything she's done for us is really just come full circle, and then hopefully she's put in so much support for us, and so we gotta at least come out with a championship this year. So that's one of my goals, and also thank Coach Ambrose for just giving me the opportunity just to be able to play as a freshman. And also I want to thank my teammates. Those are my brothers, and they've been everything for me the past 4 years. They've come and gone, but it's been a great ride. I also want to thank my AU coaches, especially the American family. The past 2 years, they've been great. Wish I could play another year, but it's time to move on. I also want to thank Dickie Simpkins from NLP and Coach Carl Brown from my Virginia Middle School. But also, I wanted to thank all the college coaches that have really been recruiting me for all the time, and it's been a very humbling experience. It's just I'm really truly honored and blessed to be put in this position. Lastly, I want to thank my family for always being there. They put so much support, more than anyone that I've ever seen, even with other families. It's just they sacrificed so much to put me in this position, and I'm very grateful for having them here today. This was it was a very hard decision. I was in and out of schools. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And then one morning I just set my mind to it, and I said, this is what I want to do. So once again, I want to thank everyone who's putting the time to recruit me. Sadly, there can only be one choice. But at this time, I want to announce that I will be continuing my career as a student athlete at
Again, we ask for your professionalism and consideration. We will take a few questions.
Why Villanova?
Again, Villanova is a great school. The coaching staff is obviously a big part of my decision. And also just the teammates there. The team, they're really very good guys, very good together group of guys, and I really feel like I fit in there really well. I think it's the right decision for me and just to continue.
And when did you know? When did you decide?
Some days I knew, some days I didn't. But past couple of days I've really been thinking about it, and I woke up with that gut feeling this morning. I knew this is where I wanted to be. This is what I wanted to do.
What was your final list when you had it down? Was it Illinois, I'm assuming, and was there who else?
Well, at the beginning of the fall, it was the 5 schools I was considering visiting. Then once I really sat down with my parents and we talked about it, we realized that there's really 2 schools that I'm really strongly considering, which was Illinois and Villanova.
So who were the 5?
It was Illinois, Villanova, Michigan State, Purdue, and Temple.
Jalen, how did Illinois make up all that ground? You know, I know back in February you weren't even sure they were on the list. What did they do to get to this point today?
Again, it's about relationships. I think me and Coach Rose, we still have a healthy relationship right now, but he's done a lot. He's done a lot to just get back in this point. We've talked about it. We've been through a lot together. But sadly, I can only choose one school.
Jalen, was there any one specific deciding factor that made you choose Villanova over Illinois?
No. I think those two schools have a lot in common. Just my teammates and my coaching staff. But really, I think I just felt a lot more comfortable at Villanova.
Jalen, I'm assuming you were told by a lot of schools you're playing right away as soon as you walk on campus. At Villanova, they have a pretty good point guard who's going to be a senior, I think, this year, Recruitment. Do you look forward to a competition with him, or can you guys get on the floor at the same time?
I believe we can be on the floor at the same time. But it's sort of a similar situation when I came to Stevenson. They had a very nice guard in Mike Fleming. And, I just need an opportunity. It's my job to earn it.
Jim, what did you tell the Illinois staff, and what was that conversation like?
Actually, I had my dad talk to the Illinois staff while I was at school today. So,
Can you introduce who's up here? I know it's your dad, obviously Coach Ambrose and your dad, but who are the ladies?
this is my 13-year-old sister Erica. This is my mom. This is my grandmother, who I refer to as Nana, Judy Davis.
With Erica, with the C?
Erica, with the C, yeah.
Jalen, I noticed you pulled us all with the sweatshirt. Was that plans? There could be no mistaking, no picking up the wrong hat or anything? You only had one shirt on?
Yeah, I just thought, just trying to be classy with it, trying not to be too much with it. So, yeah, just didn't want to accidentally pick up the wrong hat.
Joe, what does it mean to you to be here and see your classmates? You get some of the football guys here for practice. What does it say about the community, the school, the family here at Stevenson?
It means a lot. I consider this home now. I used to think, my home is New Jersey, where I'm originally from. But this is the longest place I've lived, for the longest tenure I've been. And so it's been fun. I gained a lot of relationships with all these guys, with all the parents of past teammates and current teammates. I just feel like this is another home for me.
How motivated are you to try and get back to the state finals this season with Stevenson?
It's been on my mind since March 23rd, the next day after we lost. Every time I see my teammates, every time we're working hard, I just say, think about when we lost the past 2 years. Just think about it, and hopefully you get that burning sensation inside of you, so just to keep working hard.
Is that part of the reason why you wanted to kind of get this out of the way now before the season starts?
Yeah, definitely. I think once I clear all this out of the way, me and my teammates, we can really focus in on winning. And surely I didn't want the recruiting and getting in the way of that, and me not thinking about me having 100% thought on winning a state championship.
Jalen, I know you have family from out east. How much did you know about Villanova basketball before you decided to commit there?
I knew that it's my parents' rival school. So I'm not sure if I had any anything in common with them, but I didn't like them growing up at all. I knew a lot. I knew they were a really good program. Had a lot of big time players, big time guards. So.
Jalen, Jay Wright's had a lot of really good guards at Villanova. Do you make any comparisons to you with any of the guards he's had in the past?
Yeah, he compares me to pretty much all of his guards. But repeatedly he referred to me as a Kyle Lowry, or like a Randy Ford, like a Scotty Reynolds. Even his current guard, Ryan Archidiakono, who has, they have that toughness in them that when they come in right away. So he's really preached to me how much toughness they have as a core group. And when they come in and just be ready to play right away, be ready to make an immediate impact, not just on the court, but in the locker room, everywhere else, to just keep the chemistry of the team.
Are you looking forward to staying at Villanova possibly all 4 years?
Oh yeah, that's my goal. I don't want to leave it's like transferring from high school. I can't do that. I need to stay low to one school.
Coach Gross was at a lot of your games. That has to be tough, I would imagine, to tell the guy or the guys who didn't win in this situation that you're not going there. How did you handle? I know you said your dad handled it, but how tough is that for you, knowing? I mean, when was that seemed like every game last year?
It's tough. I mean, it's not like I didn't like Coach Gross. I mean, we have a really good relationship. Like I said, you can only pick one school. I mean, it was a very tough decision. It took a lot of thought.
Jalen, I remember your dad saying that you were picking a coach as much as a program. What it is about Jay Wright that really sold you on Villanova?
He's just a genuine guy. I mean, he loves to talk. Loves to talk about a lot of things. Loves to just be with his team. I mean, one thing I noticed when I was with him, that they're always together. They're always just like they're always one group. I mean, they have their chemistry is unbelievable. It's kind of like my chemistry with the guys here. So, I mean, just going to Jay Wright is it's very similar to coming here with Coach Ambrose and the rest of the guys here. So it really resembles Stevenson High School.
Jalen, you guys are playing a couple of series this year in January on the East Coast. Just talk about, is that adding any more fuel to the coming season? I know you have a lot of goals and things you want to accomplish. Just talk about that trip and kind of what that means to the program.
Yeah, we have 2 big trips this winter. We're definitely looking forward to it. We talked about it today, but one thing I've always talked to Coach about, my team is about, we got to take one game at a time. You can't look ahead. You can't look ahead at all. You just got to work hard one day at a time, and I know that's what we're capable of doing.
How tough, once you've decided, how tough was this to stay mum, I guess, about it? I mean, how many people knew prior to when you announced it today, and how tough was that not to tell so many people?
It's very tough. You kind of want to just say, like, yo, this is what I want to do. But no, my closest friends know. My coaching staff knew. Definitely my family knew. It's a blessing. It feels good just to let everyone just know what I'm doing now. So.
Was that you came up with the idea to unzip the?
Actually, this idea came up last night. We didn't know what to do.
So who came up with it?
I guess I did. I mean, we talked about it and just throwing out ideas. Just like what we do.
Yeah, what were those final meetings like with those 2 coaches the last couple days?
Meetings were tough. I mean, just I had to think about what I had, what each school had to offer. So it's very tough, but I had to think, how I was gonna get there, what I was gonna do when I got there, what was I gonna do when after I leave. So I mean, it's not a decision for 4 years; it's a decision for the rest of your life.
Okay, once again, we thank you for your interest in Jalen and Stevenson basketball. We really appreciate you coming today and taking the time to celebrate this day for Jalen. So we're going to take a few moments to lead the family out, and then we'll help you get assembled and out safely. So thank you again.